Here we are doing the walk around on the 1966 Jaguar E-type Fixed Head Coupe Series 1. The car is in the shop with all the other cars here. We do a lot with Jaguar E-types. Been buying and selling and collecting them for about 25 years. So got to know them pretty well. So just do a walk around here. Paint on the car is excellent. Chrome is nice. If you get up close, you'll see some smaller pitting here and there, but nothing major. But it really is a striking car. Wheels are nice and clean. New knockoffs, new front brakes, brake calipers. Windshield is nice. You know, this car would be described as, you know, a show driver kind of car. You could take it to shows, but it's mostly fun to just drive. It's got a really nice history. We bought it from the gentleman who had it since 1973. Going around the car in the back, here's the chrome on the lights. That has some pitting on it. That is actually pot metal, so that's prone to pitting a little bit more. That and the motif bar are pot metal, so they pit a little bit more than the other chrome does, or subject to pitting more. Back here you're going to find the body number, which of course matches a heritage certificate and also matches a body tag on the car. Here's a little bit more of a pitting you can see on the chrome around the tail lamp. But the wheels are all in excellent shape with the red line tires. We did get a picture of the spare tire compartment in the luggage area, and the spare tire compartment is solid. There is some red from the red line spare that sort of came off onto the paint in the spare tire, and you can sort of see that in the picture of the spare tire compartment. There's the other wheel. Very clean. There's no rust on this car. Look inside at the headliner. It's very clean. We'll come back to the inside in a moment. I'm just going to open up the bonnet. And look at the chrome a little bit more. The glass. This is the engine bay of the E-type. The frame rails don't look like they were ever painted. They look to be original. Underneath the bonnet looks like it was painted at one time. The head on the car is not original to the car. It was replaced prior to the gentleman we purchased the car from, who owned it since 1973. That was replaced. The block is original and stamped with the original number as shown in the description. But there is the original chassis number. And there is a water tank, and this has dealer installed air conditioning, one of the first generation dealer installed air conditioning. So when they installed the compressor, it sort of looks like an afterthought, because they had to move over the water tank to make the compressor fit. This is a big York style compressor, different than the ones that were in the Series 2. So this was, again, was a dealer installed unit. It works really nice. For these cars, for Series 1s, you can either get the dealer installed, have the dealer installed air conditioning, or you can get a retro AC, which is in that car, that Primrose car over there. They're both really nice. The retro air comes through the vents under the dash, but both of them work very, very well. There's a data plate. Walking around the car. So we jet coated the exhaust manifolds. This is a driver. We didn't really put porcelain on it because the porcelain doesn't last very long. But there's also an electric fan installed on it, which runs all the time. If this was going to a warmer climate, I would suggest probably putting an aluminum radiator on it. This is Series 1, so cooling is not as efficient as a Series 2, even with an electric fan, in that the nose of the car, the grill opening is not as large as a Series 2 or Series 3 for that matter, so an aluminum radiator would help in the warmer climates. We put new shocks on the front, new tie rods, upper and lower ball joints, of course new brake calipers. But it's very clean. Tried to keep it looking original. And then we'll go inside. So the inside of the car has the original style seat belts right here. The Jaguar logo on it. And the seats have some nice patina. Patina is a word that's sort of been overused a bit in the classic car hobby. But patina, this patina in this case, does not mean older and needing to be replaced. It means that you can feel the leather. It's soft. It's not hard. The base of the seats, the rubber diaphragms, are still in great shape, as is the foam. So it's very comfortable to sit in. And the leather is in really nice shape. It's just old. And the carpeting was replaced at one time. The steering wheel is original. It's 16-inch. We put a lot of the 15-inch steering wheels in some of the cars, but this one was in such great original shape and goes along with the theme of the car being very much original. So I wanted to keep that in the car. And inside it's also very clean. The dash is not ripped. It's straight. Gauges are nice. All the switches work, the lights work. The tachometer and speedometer work. This shows 42,756 miles, which, as we understand, is original. Really, on a Jaguar E-type, or any old car for that matter, the only way to find out a 60-year-old car, if it's 50 or 60-year-old car, to find out if it's original miles, is to have service interval every year of its life, have the mileage documented. And because these things sometimes go in terms of the speedometer cable or the angle drive brakes or the unit itself, so it will stop registering miles. So word of caution to anybody who's looking for an old car, especially a Jaguar E-type, just based on original miles, quote unquote stated original miles. The gearbox, this shift's very nice. Now this boot here was only on cars made in 1965. It was a rubber boot. It will not, a leather boot will not fit on here. This is original to the car. This was only on 1965 cars. And it's actually a smaller opening here, so a leather boot will not fit. But passenger side seat is very similar to driver's side, just less wear, obviously, because there's the driver actually sat in the car more often, but still nice patina. The seats you can still feel the leather feeling nice, not dry, but very clean. And then right here, this is actually a foot stop that is on the passenger side for the passenger to put his feet. It is removable, and just a place for the passenger who is disadvantage in this car, because these cars are so much fun to drive. They get to sit, put their feet down, and you can scare the hell out of them when you drive one of these. I'm just kidding. But anyway, the headliner is very clean, as said earlier. And then this is a nice AC system, which actually feels really nice blowing in the car, because it blows on your neck and blows up your arm. And here's the vents in the back. Go through back here, but it feels really nice to put your arm here and have the air conditioning blowing directly on your face, as opposed to blowing on your leg when it was underneath the dash here. I actually like this AC system quite a bit. But anyway, back here, the luggage area is all very clean as well. But there it is, the inspection of visual inspection of the Jaguar E-type 66 Series 1 Fixed Head Coupe at motorcartrader.com. Thanks again, and check out our other E-types and classic cars, and see you next time.